very much for coming. Today, we are going to do two main things. First, we are kickstarting the Consumer Service Clinic. And the second one is that we are going to launch the PURC Tariff Recorder. Ladies and gentlemen, both the Consumer Service Clinics and the Recorder are important to us. When you take the Consumer Service Clinic, we seek to create a platform for customers to interact with utilities. The reason is that when we're going around interacting with customers and stakeholders for this year's tariff, more than 70% of the comments that came were on customer service, the quality of service, reliability, and other indicators. What it means is that customers expect more value for money for the bills they pay. But it may not also mean that the utilities are not doing anything about these things at all. In fact, over the past years, they've been improving, innovating, investing to serve customers better. But in some cases, you see there's some form of information asymmetry. They may be doing one thing and customers may not be aware. They may put it on their platforms, their websites, and other places customers may not have the opportunity to access. So as a regulator, we decided that why don't we bring the customer and the utility to one room? The utility will set up some complaint desk. Customers can go there and even do their live complaint and receive feedback. The utilities will also present their complaint management processes. That if you have challenge, these are the numbers you can call. These are the process you go through. At the end of the day, the regulator, the utility, and the customer, we all want to make sure that we have improved services. But why the customer? The utilities do their own historical analysis to see the areas they need to improve. Why should PURC create this platform? It is because the customer is the recipient of the service. They are the best judge of the service they receive. They bring the money for the utilities to run, and they support and work with the regulator to have an oversight of the utilities. So we hope that you are going to take this seriously and make your points known, ask all the questions, and I think they will point you to where you can go after this meeting so that it doesn't become just one-day event. The reckoner is also important because for the first time, PURC has published a small template on our website, and we are transforming this into an app that customers can go there and know that if I'm going to buy 100 units, this is how much it should cost me. If you don't know the units you are buying and you put in the figure you have, I have 20 CDs, the calculator will tell you how much unit you should get. So you can compare to the receipts you get. At the end of the day, we also want to reduce this incident. That, oh, I think my meter is overrunning. We want to prevent some of this. Build trust, not just in the regulator, but again in the utilities. That we are in this together and we are going to improve the sector together. On this day, 2nd September 2022, for the first time in Africa, a regulator has become so transparent that the reckoner is not in our offices, it is not in the utilities office, it is on the website. And it is accessible free of charge to everybody. On this note, and you can even do it on your phone. On this note, with the permission of the chairman, I declare The PURC tariff reckoner duly launched.
We have all the customer classes on the first, that's customer type. Then also, this is without outstandings. So if you've not made any payment previously, you will not. So when you calculate it, it will only give you the water charge or the energy charge plus this month charge. The outstanding, when you add it, it should be the same as on your bill. So that is the transparency we are introducing for people to be able to calculate their own bills. And there are some people who also want to have a fair idea how many credits I will be using for a month. So you can go to, let's take this one for instance. If you are a residential user, the computation preference, you go there, then you click amount. So if you click amount, all the cells will be inactive so unless you are input at the amount column, the money you have. So what would be the unit that you will be consuming within a month? So if you put 1,000 there, it will give you fair idea the number of cubic meters that you are likely to use within that particular month. If you go to electricity and you click the amount, scroll down, then just give last 2,000 Ghana cedis. So if you are a PNS model person and you go, you are likely to get 1,597 kilowatt units. That is the units that you are likely to get when you give this amount to them. But if you also receive your bill for the month, you can just put your kilowatt there and it should tell you how much you have to pay for the month. So let's say 2,000 kilowatts. So that should give you the energy charge. And our mandate ends at the energy charge as PURC. But for purposes of monitoring, we want to know how much the levies will be. So it becomes very easy for you and me when we are doing the tracing. And the net amount is how much it will translate in a month. So if a customer goes to deposit several times in a month, we can only do the thing by aggregating it to be able to know how much it will translate in units for you. So it's for a month.